your newborn baby crying a lot and feeling quite unsettled? Are you wondering if baby is in pain because you think their legs look bold and maybe they have hip dysplasia that's causing them pain and making them unsettled? Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favorite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you the 5 signs for hip dysplasia, or commonly known as clicky hips. So here at My Favorite Physio, we see lots of babies and toddlers. Recently, we met a newborn baby, 4 weeks old, who was extremely unsettled a lot of the time. Mom came in concerned because she thought maybe there's something wrong with her hips that could be causing her pain, and hence she's very unsettled. The indications for that for mom was, she said she felt like baby's legs look bowed and maybe it's her hip that's causing her pain. So she came in to have her checked out. Now, the 5 signs for hip dysplasia or clicky hips are as follows. And you'll find that pain isn't actually one of them. And that's the main issue why babies' clicky hips or hip dysplasia can actually get missed, because it's often painless. The 5 signs for clicky hip is number 1, decreased movement. So if you're changing baby's nappy and you find that baby doesn't open their legs out easily for you to change their nappy, that could be an indication of hip dysplasia, where baby's hips are not well formed, so they don't have the full range of movement. Number 2, if you feel a clicking every time you are moving baby's legs, so whether it's to move them to open their legs to change their nappies or clean their groin, and you think, click, I feel a clicking in and out around the hip, that could be a sign of hip dysplasia. Number 3, if you see uneven crease lines, so if you look at their legs, the back of their legs, their knee creases are uneven. You might see more creases around the thigh or hip area of one leg than the other, or you might find that, the crease is higher on one leg than the other. That could be a possible sign of hip dysplasia. Number 4, leg length. So if you find it that one leg is shorter than the other, so one way to look at it is when you bend baby's knees and they're lying on the mat. If you feel like one hip is higher than the other, then it could be that baby has a clicky hip or a dislocatable hip, which is why the leg lengths are different. Number 5, when your child is older, usually a toddler, is walking with a limp. Now that would be quite late stage when it's detected. We really want to check it out when baby is very little, as young as 4 weeks old. And in fact, right from birth, we are able to detect if a baby has hip dysplasia. So if you have a newborn and you're finding that, they're really unsettled and you're worried that maybe it's their hips, you feel like there's clicking, or you see uneven skin creases, or perhaps you find that they don't open their legs up easily for nappy change, or perhaps you feel like maybe one leg seems shorter than the other, why don't you ring us here at My Favorite Physio? Speak to one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists. It is important for babies to have a hip check as early as possible, so that if we detect a hip dysplasia or a clicky hip, we can treat it quickly. Early intervention is the key to helping your baby form healthy hips for life. The number to ring for My Favorite Physio is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there who's got a newborn baby, why don't you like and share this video with them? Healthy hips begins from day 1. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, bye.